Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is just another I felt like using it round, this one in the Messer F01. The F01 was the first release of the Messer. It has the, it's the General. It has, the gliding mode that I was just using. It has some really good mines, and has a really good shield gatling. Shield Gatling, unlike the Vulcans, can't be used while boosting, but it's still strong. And also has a good beam rifle. I don't remember if it has piercing or not. I think it might. But it's just, it's a good stunning E-Pack rifle. So, and now I'm just running away, throwing some mines out behind me because I, wanted to hopefully stop the things coming up after us. That is a Vargil, which is, as a raid, is a good target for me. And yeah, gonna stick around and help RDO, hopefully. Vargil gunned down. And that, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, I'm just going to stealth a little bit here. And is it a Mark II GP01? It's a GP01. I could tell by the sensors on the backpack. I always kind of liked that like double sensor in the center of the backpack. I don't know why, it just kind of looks neat. But yeah, Vulcans, of course, are great for build stun. And if you just unload the whole shield into the thing, it will do a lot of damage. So while it was focusing the O, was a good time for me to just keep stacking damage in the back. And yeah, I apologize if I stole the kill there. I'm not sure if that thanks was in earnest or not, but hey, we worked together and we're both alive, so that is a good start regardless. And yeah, the shield Gatlings have a really good range too. So yeah, it's a very useful weapon. And yeah, I was able to sneak up behind and with my smoke dispenser and temporary stealth and take on that low health person. To be honest, I think if I had been that low health person, I would have realized that I was a really good target and was being, about to be ambushed. But sometimes when you're focused on fighting something, that's just how it is. I'm definitely in no position to claim that my self-awareness is superior to anybody else's. So yeah, well, it depends on the day. But yeah, I feel like it was the obvious move, but luckily to them it wasn't. Right now, yeah, I was trying to finish off that Rizel commander type, but didn't quite get it done. So yeah, I think it's the Rizel Type C defender unit, something like that. I can again, the Rizel is another one that has just so many variants. It's hard to keep the names straight. I know we've only got like 2 of them in the game. I'd like to have more. And I'm sure we will eventually. Like, that might be a good choice for a clan match suit at some point in the future. Just one of the other, like, 2-3 Rizel variants out there that are not in the game as of yet. But about 4.5 minutes left. We have a tiny lead again. Boy, there's been a lot of that lately. But yeah, we're 56-60 to 55-15. Basically, next time anybody on our team drops, we'd lose that lead if we don't, if we don't broaden it a little bit, hopefully. I'm moving in after this Vargil, because if it's by itself, which it seems to be, okay, well, it was, now it's not, I'm leaving. I'm leaving and, again, throwing out a bunch of my mines, because they are very useful. Managed to tag it with a rifle around the corner. Luckily, the Vargil is the one that blundered into most of my mines, so I was able to get some more damage on it. It's almost dead. We are still ahead by a tiny bit. Only RDO is really in any kind of danger at the moment, so okay, and there's a good assist that put us like 1,000 points ahead, so yeah, that's not bad. Alright, missed that, but okay. There's our... I think that's our double Zeta taking on a bunch of things by itself. So I'm just going to, well, not quite by itself, but yeah, it's leaving because it's out of legs. That is a fair response. I'm just going to, yeah, stack damage on this Gustav Karl, wait for a good opportunity. And didn't quite get out of melee range on my own, but I fell into the water, which gave me a little bit of distance. You can't use your stealth smoke dispenser in water, but if you activate it before you go in, it does not seem to cancel the effect. Interesting. So yeah, somebody I think got the Carl. There's something else there with very low health that I think yeah, one of my teammates was after, but I managed to get the kill shot. And again, just Vulcans for everyone. And there is that Rizel again, which yeah, given that it is very surrounded, and yeah, being aware as I was of the smoke dispenser not working underwater, I managed to pop it right before I fell in, so that was good. That's the Vargil again, but I think I'm gonna just stealth. Stealth is not as huge a deal when you get into the water because of course things up top cannot see you unless they have water specialization, as I recall. So yeah, um, yeah, so far so good, and yep, managed to gun down something else. Again, it's basically has something very similar to the Gym Guard custom shield, which is a pretty excellent piece of kit. Yeah, and so I'm just throwing out mines, and I stepped off of the edge there, so I was able to just use my glide to get around the water instead of going in it, and yeah, uh, got to a decent defensive position. I am, however, about to have a problem, that being that, yeah, the rest of the team, again, low on health, so I'm going to try and do some damage here. But yeah, their whole team is like right there, so yeah, I've got a major problem. And among those problems is being devoid of heat. Got a bunch of mines in the air, and that suit did manage not to. That Rizel did manage not to get hit by them, but now I didn't realize that Gustav Karl, I think it is, would be able to hit me around the corner the way it did. Yeah, so I was going to try and tackle through whatever attack they launched at me, but I did not have the time. They've again, we all got more or less, weakened at the same time and got taken out. So they've managed to close a lot of the gap, 11,995 to 10,590. So yeah, whatever we're gonna do in this last 40 some seconds, we have to do it carefully. But we do have to spawn in because otherwise it will if the lower score team is spawned in and nobody on your team responds, they just start feeding them points until they have the lead. So yeah, you can't just let it sit, as tempting and as nice as that would be. So yeah, just looking for the best targets, and there is one. A little bit too early, was not able to hit them after their iframes dropped, but yeah, now in terms of good targets, that Vargil. I swept back. Somebody else got the kill. That is perfectly fine, because again, at this late in the round, whatever works, do it. And got a good downswing, and not quite enough time to finish off the Carl, but yeah, I think that went pretty well. We'll see the final scores, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that round overall. So okay, our support managed to take top score. I got top diversions. It's a big suit, and I was up in people's faces a lot. But I did 115,000 damage, 4,000 points worth of score, and 5 and 2. So yeah, I'm definitely satisfied with that. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I saw somebody using one of the messers in the alternate color scheme for the commander type the other day, and that looked really good. There's a lot more purple on that, and yeah, that's the high grade kit I wound up getting, was the commander type, which has that color scheme and Xeon style bell bottoms. It's a nice looking model.